Hi. In this video, we're going to look at vocabulary from the short passage The Courage of John Adams, and we're going to look at the word hierarchy. Now the story says, although Silas and I are considered officers in training, we are at the bottom of the ship's hierarchy in instances like these. We can see that it has something to do with some sort of levels because they are at the bottom. So who is higher and who is lower? We can see some synonyms for hierarchy. These are words that also mean a level or a rank in a grouping that people have. There's a word like pecking order. Hens, the chickens, establish who is in charge by pecking at each other. So, in a company, you have to be aware of the pecking order, who is in charge. You have the chain of command. This is often used with military words or military groups. And then there's a word like echelons, as in saying the upper echelons of power, the people who are in charge. We can see the word hierarchy used in other sentences. For British royalty, the hierarchy of titles from highest to lowest is Duke, Marquis, Earl, Viscount, and Baron. Please excuse me if I pronounced some of those wrong. Then we could see another sentence. In the hierarchy of the church, the Pope is at the top. Finally, we could see a sentence like, the samurai warriors worked for different shogun in the social hierarchy of Japan. We can look at the word history of hierarchy, and this helps us understand all of English better. The archons were the chief magistrates of ancient Athens, Greece. The word archon was Greek for the first, the ruler, the commander, chief, or the captain. A related word to that is anarchy, which means that no one is in charge. When you see an at the start of a word, often it can be a prefix, which means the opposite or none. So archon was who's in charge, and then anarchy means no one's in charge. An anarchist is a person who opposes any rulers or any kind of authority, and that can make things kind of chaotic. Another example of the word arch is your arch enemy. That's your first or biggest enemy. I should mention here, this word is different from the kind of arcs you might see in a building. Another part of the word's history is that hieros was ancient Greek for the words divine, sacred, or holy. Hieroglyphics are Egyptian, but the word means the sacred or holy writing. Another word, hierophants, is a person who knows the sacred writings or holy things, or the holy mysteries sometimes. So those are the history of the word hierarchy, and we can see that it's related to other words, some of them having to do with religion, and some of them having to do with who's first or most important. So finally, here's the dictionary definition of hierarchy. It's a noun. The plural of it is hierarchies. It can be made into an adjective if you say hierarchical, and it means any system of persons or things ranked one above another. It's often used for social, military, or religious organizations. So there's the definition. There's how it's used in other ways. There were some synonyms, and we saw how it was used in the reading passage. This has been the word hierarchy, and now you should know what that word means pretty well. Thanks for watching. Bye.